Welcome back to the Iron Jungle. We are hard carrying this game here. Look at what do you do when all the lanes are losing and everybody wants to FF? We'll talk about it. Thanks for stopping by again today. We have got a fantastic game. Just take a look at that win percent graph up in the top left. It's going to be a roller coaster. We're against a Kayn. The other main character of this game, definitely the Darius. He was originally planning to play Teemo and was kind enough to switch off because just about everybody else had AP. So, big shout out to that guy. Going in hard on the Wukong level 1 like Darius likes to. We're doing the Raptors start again. I really like it, especially when I'm just trying to get to 6 as quick as I can. Also, we're against a Kayn, so I like to start there. That's why we warded just above the red buff, see if he's trying to do anything silly. Gonna head on down this way. First blood there is fantastic from him. And then unfortunately, it's a double kill. We're kind of a mixed start here. We're just looking to clear though. Nothing that we can do about it right now anyway, so just focus on getting this done as quickly as possible. Pinging up top there because we expect that that is where Kayn will be soon. Gonna drag my blue buff this way so we can be over onto the crab as soon as possible. Get that, hit this grab. I like to save this might for it, just in case there's anybody down here. And we're heading back up towards our Raptors. Garen runs away. We could have gone all the way back around through our wolves to not be seen at all, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Plan is to clear this, get our Krugs, and then reset. I did start with the potion this game because I wasn't entirely sure if Kayn was going to try anything with an early invade or not. It does keep us from being able to do the Faded Ashes and Dark Seal on the recall, but that's alright. I don't even end up doing the Dark Seal this game. I kind of forgot, honestly. They get the first feat, unfortunately. I keep forgetting that you can't buy boots when you do magical footwear. I still haven't decided what my favorite way of running Diana is. I like to do the domination sometimes as well. Heading down this way, we've got wolves getting ready to come up here. Not ideal to be having this much stuff going against us early on. You see that they're pushing really hard, so we just head straight in. We do get a kill from the Samira. Ward this. You hear both the barriers go off. Callista's going in. She gets rooted. And I missed that, unfortunately. And she does get a double kill, but we're able to clean that up. Get 550 gold from it. Not too shabby. And back to the games. If it was a little bit later on, I would have worked on pushing the lane out a little bit, but it's so early, they're going to be back, really. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Wanted just to check to see if Kayn was down this way before we hit the scrying bloom there. Victor comes down, just take a look at it as well. Doesn't look like there's anybody here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to start this up. We got Victor going back in to push Garen out, and Morgana and Kalista are sitting pretty far back. So if anything does happen, our bot lane should be able to move first and come to this. And you can see up there in the win graph, this ends up being an objective trade, so Kayn is up taking the Void Grubs right now. Darius gets that kill on Wukong. Darius has a bit of a rough start to the game, but Wukong also just goes absolutely crazy and dives under turret a lot. Kind of try to see if we can get anything here, but it's not going to happen, so go ahead and back. And then we can clear top to bottom here. No, I didn't see that Garen was there initially when I was backing out. This Garen did do a good job of roaming a lot. I don't think Darius is the top laner's main by any means, but it's alright. It's still 2-2 up there, 6-4, nothing too crazy. And it's always important to just keep up your farm if you're able to. It's guaranteed gold, which helps get you into those opportunities where you're able to get kills later. We're level 6 now as well, so we've got that ultimate to use. I see that Victor is low, and I figure that Garen is probably going to try to see if he can get a kill here, or see if Victor will push up at all. So we skip the Raptors, head straight here to Garen. He hit the Q, he silences us, we E ulti, and another Q to finish him off. Should have actually just done the W there. Don't know why I didn't do that. That's good though. It's our second kill. We go ahead and use the potion because we had it. Kayn is hitting bot lane. Darius gets a kill top. We're running straight to this as well, just in case Kayn runs up. He doesn't. It's so close. I really should have E'd in, and we probably would have gotten those kills. But I didn't. I'm definitely getting better at balancing the aggression when you can go in and when you can't with Diana. Takes a balance. We're just clearing this up here now because it's all here. Ping the grubs to let everybody know that I want to be there playing for that. Should also remind them and give them caution pings. We want to make sure that everybody's alive for that fight, so we can do that. If they die early, that's not very helpful. We're going to back get Leandries and then head there. It takes about 25 to 30 seconds or so to run from base over to the mid lane. Or not mid lane, but river. So, would have been better to back before I clearing these Raptors, really. We already had enough money for the item anyway, so while I'm back in here, I really appreciate it. If you give me a like on the video, it'd be fun to see if we could hit 20 this time around. As we're heading back out of base, we are just watching Darius fight Wukong here. We've been pinging for some help, and then just ran in. That's enough pings, so it makes things a little bit difficult for going for those Void Grubs now that Wukong can come down uncontested. So we'll make sure to clear this out first. I don't know why that missed that guy. And just chase him off here. Got Void Grubs up. There's Kayn. I actually do hit him there. So he's already got one, I believe. I'm waiting for Victor to come down. Garen's here as well. Yeah, he's got one. Do a ton of damage. We're able to ult him. He dodges the second half of the ult, but we're able to just go in on him and get him. So we kill Kayn, and we take 2 of the grubs. Darius does kill Wukong, and then we just run away from Garen here.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It comes up as a negative as an objective trade there because we had so many people die. But it is some more gold for us, which is good. Just clearing this wave out. And still getting some extra hits here on Garen. He's just gonna ignore me. That's fine with me. I know Garen can be good with these full AD builds, but I feel like they should build a little bit more tanky than they tend to. Part of why that's called an objective trade, by the way, is just because of the way that Coachless GG calculates the Void Grubs and how they're coded in League of Legends. Each one of the Void Grubs is its own entity, and so because we got 2, it was a trade. We're down here, right as Kane is as well. Waiting for the opportunity. We missed the Q here. We were waiting for the Black Shield to come off. I get a great ultimate here, except we just don't have to follow up, unfortunately. And Garen's down here again. Do get a shutdown on Swain. But that's definitely not ideal. Right now they're ahead by about 1,700 gold, which isn't the end of the world, but it's also a decent amount early on. Plus, just the emotional part of it, people seeing triple kills go into the enemy ADC, not the easiest mentally. Darius is still up 4-3, but it's just kind of having a rough game. We've got 50% kill participation right now. And that's defeat the strength. Darius was not happy that I took that kill there, but he's been dying, so I really didn't trust him to get it. Kane is on Dragon here. And that's another 6 LP loss on average. That dotted line that is way up there in the graph is the 50% chance of winning the game. We're down around 12, 10%-ish. But I really never felt like we were completely out of it. There were definitely some tough times. Darius does get that there. Try to come up here and help him out. So low there. But he's able to get out. When you're down, oh, you're able to catch Garen out here. I don't think we actually used the ult. We could have killed him. That was another mistake. If I'd ulted there, he would have been dead for sure. But when you're down, it's really important to try to outposition. You can't really necessarily outfight the enemy, but finding opportunities where they're not, where they should be, coming up here to try to help Darius so we can get his help on the Rift Herald. Just hit the one ult. But we get that, so now we can get them to help with Rift Herald. In theory, I really don't know why I backed here. We should have gone to Rift Herald. Darius tries to surrender. But especially down here, when we're in Iron, it's never really a guaranteed thing. And again, I feel like we're doing a pretty good job in our fights. I'm strong. I just need to make sure that I'm where I need to be, and we should be able to pull this back here. We do have a death coming up, though. We get them right there. Again, almost catch them. Callista ults, then we go ahead and back out. No reason to chase them all the way in. I'm trying to head back up here to contest. Watching it back now, it really does seem like a bit of a mistake. There's nobody else here. We've got the support Swain coming, which is great, but we're not going to be able to fight Kayn and Garen on our own. Trying to just slow them down, get them to fall off of it, but they really don't want to. And then they do, and I die, so. That would be an instance of not doing the right thing. Really should have just cleared my camps. There's nobody else here, so I'm not going to be able to fight them 2v1. Just keep getting my gold. They do keep bothering them and harassing them, but it's just getting kills over right now. Swain ends up dying. And they probably wouldn't have if I hadn't been doing that to begin with, so. Darius does get the kill back on Wukong, which is great. Haven't talked much about the build so far. It's just the standard right now. Going Leandry's first, Riftmaker second, Unending Despair third right now. And then from there is where we kind of start to spice things up a little bit this game. They finally finished that up. And Kayn comes in over on Samira, and we're able to pull it out of the wall with our ult there, which was fantastic. And then pick up this double kill here, which is awesome. We're still about 50% kill participation right now. And I get to be cool and purple, because I got 2 people in the ult. I think one of the biggest things, especially when you're starting out, when you're down in low elo like this, is to try to keep a good mental attitude, obviously, but to not feel like just because you're behind, you're going to be losing, because you're going to be behind a lot. And just like you can make bad mistakes, down here, people in this rank are just like you. They can also make really dumb mistakes and let you get back in the game. And you're never going to learn how to fight from behind unless you actually end up being behind and trying it out. You don't want to only be able to win when you're just stomping in ahead. Plus, those games are fun, but they're not necessarily the most satisfying, for me at least. I really enjoy when we're able to get a really good game. I like this one. Really fight hard. Again, this is not the smartest exactly. We do lose the dragon, but Darius gets another turret, and we're able to get in here. I just barely missed pulling Kayn in with my ult. He ulted basically the same time I did. And that doesn't go great, but we've got resistances now, which is good. Darius is gonna take this tower too, I believe. He really did do a great job of split pushing and pulling attention, which helped us be able to get back into this game. We're down 5 kills. The gold hasn't gotten any worse. We're down about 1,500 here, which the later on you get into the game, the less that matters, because you've been spending more and more gold. It's a lower percentage of the total. We want to get this Unending Despair. It's going to help us out a lot. It's just general tankiness. And to do that, we're going to clear our camps. We don't have anything coming up too soon. Otacon is up. We hear Flash from Wukong, which is crazy. Go in here. He does get the kill, but we're able to clean him up. It would be great to fight for Otacon, but right now we still need to make sure that That has to be really free. They're doing a good job holding off that push from Morgana. And I'm clearing these out. We see Callista down here wandering around. Seems to be on her own. Can't quite get in Q range of her. Nobody here, so we're gonna clear this wave out. If nobody sees you take the wave other than the support, I don't think it really counts. We can pick up on any spare, so we ping that. I should be pinging them with caution pings as well. Just reminding them that I'm getting out of here. I should have also looked at the gold and seen that I could pick up the cloth armor, but I didn't. Heading back out here. We're going to keep farming, but also trying to stay as close to the action as possible. We need to be getting our gold, but we also want to stay around what everyone else is doing. We see everybody starting to group up here. Kane's going in. The ult's onto Swain. They're running in, which gives me a great flank. I just run right past Garen into Callista, and ult only hits her. But they fight under tower. Samira gets a great ult as well. We pick up Callista. And Garen's not going to be able to do anything. He goes down as well. And now it's time to go for Otacon. That was huge. And there was only 4 of us there. Darius wasn't even there. So, grab a little bit of that fruit. Everybody else backed. I'm trying to get their attention so we can get this going. We do have time. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start it up. You can do this fairly quickly because you have the percentage health damage from the Leandries. But it's still not ideal to do it all by myself. Victor does come to help out. Samira is coming as well after she takes my Krugs, it looks like. Because Darius was pushed up so much, they did stop to fight him. We get it killed and pick up these flowers, and then we want to get out of here. I don't have anything else here. We're just seeing if Morgana does anything crazy. Swain is being real bonkers and just going in one-on-one. Looking at what we've got, Abyssal will be okay, but I really want to get some more armor. And so I was thinking initially we go Rabadons, but with all of the kills that Callista has, plus the damage from Kane and Wukong, we're gonna end up going Zhonya's next. Gives us a bunch of armor and AP. Plus we can activate it and not die for a little while, which is nice. I do just die here. Walking around where I didn't belong. Made sure not to just walk the Kane right into Victor. Should have stayed on our side and cleared my jungle. They take their 3rd dragon here, so we do need to really stay on top of things so we can try to keep them from getting stole. Samir clears my bottom jungle and solos the Callista, almost. And there's that pesky Garen again. I'm still heading down here, even though there's not a whole lot of jungle left, just to be able to try to keep them from pushing too hard on this. There are 3 of them there, but Diana has decent enough wave clear to make things difficult for them. Just see if they didn't happen to grab it from me. We got Swain chasing, so I'm trying to give him a little bit back up here. Get a ward down. No red buff. We see Callista running because he was seeing her there, so we're gonna take a look into the bush. There she is. Q-E-W ult. And that's all she wrote. Now we're gonna head back out of here. Garen is pushing that mid lane. It would have been better probably just to back instead of chase him from behind. It actually would have been for sure, but especially when I missed the plant there. But we go in. Rather than running away, which you probably could have done, he just stays and fights. Smite him for the slow. Missed my Q. We get the kill there. Samira is behind the enemy right now. And I'm just not going to that. We can do it now, though, so they're wandering into our jungle. We throw the Q. Unfortunately, we miss it there. They do a good job with the plant. And we're going to clear back out. We've got a little bit of time here until Dragon comes up next. This one is going to be Soul. Got 2 minutes, so we're going to be as strong as we can when that fight comes up. I'm going to go ahead and just let Samira take these. I don't love that, but we'll do it if we have to. Send the Scryer back at them. We see those two there. Looks like Kane might be coming up top. Trying to kind of hide in the vision here. I think I walked out where it could see me. Darius gets a good kill there. Running in to try to help out. And just E in the end. I'm thinking we ought to try to go for Baron, because we've got a decent amount of people down, but that was a great stun from Victor. Q finishes him off. Callista's going in. I get another 2-man ult here. Then Samira comes in and saves the day. We've got another ace here on him, so I'm going to take the plant, and we're going to burn down this Baron real fast. I think the biggest thing when you're starting out and things are not going well, you're losing, is to not make dumb plays. That's obviously what you can do all game long, but really focus on only doing high percentage stuff. Farm your camps, go fight if there's a guaranteed fight that you're going to be able to get a kill, or something that you've got man advantage on. Just really playing smart. You do have to take some risks if they are far ahead for you to be able to do anything, but you can't just run around desperately trying to get caught back up. If people are going to make mistakes, like this Kane ends up staying here, we just ult, pull him out of the wall again. He goes in on Darius. But there's 4 of us here, and there's 2 of them, so another double kill for us. We're starting to hurt a lot now that we've got all that extra AP. Wukong is pushing top. Darius is going back to stop him. We can clear this out. And burn this tower down real fast. want to keep pushing this as much as we can here. So I end up going in on Morgana. She flashes out. I missed my cue there. And then I'm feeling a little hot, so jump back out. I forgot that the cannon minions end up staying outside of turret range when they're buffed like that. And we've got to back off. We're getting a little bit low. Again, we don't need to push it too hard. We've got the waves. This is another game where I didn't do sweeper at all, because I feel like we just don't get enough vision down here at low levels. So yes, it's great to deny vision, but we need to have vision of our own. My ult's back up. We'll take the cone in here. Garen goes down real easy. We ult, pull Morgana into us. Keep her from getting out of there. And we're real strong now. I just failed that Q. Kane flashes on me. The Victor tries to help, which I appreciate. I use Zonia's, and it's just not ideal. But we are definitely much more back into this game. Looking at going death cap next. So I actually ended up selling that pink ward so we can pick up needlessly. Swain is on a solo journey to go kill the enemy jungler. And gets caught out by Callista. They do finish taking that mid lane turret though, and the inhibitor. Trying to keep them from going in too deep, but they decide that is what they want to do, which is a little scary at this point. We've got 3 dead, they only have 1 dead. Darius is pushing that top lane again. I'm wanting to flank around here a little bit. Victor does not come bottom lane. We see Garen there now, so rather than running all the way around, we'll come into this way. Hit him with the Q, WE. Get the wave pushing here. Again, trying to keep people from chasing too much. We obviously want to get kills, but you don't want to chase into who knows what when there's no vision like that. We just saw the Scryer Bloom get hit, so we know that they are in our jungle over there. I want to really make sure that you get these buffs as soon as they pop up, because they help the whole team. We've got Callista mid again, along with Garen. This time we do pick him up. Swain does a good job there. And then we E ult, and that was a really good flash from Callista. When I pull back here to fight Kane with Swain, Darius continues to go in. Victor takes the shortest little teleport ever. But it works out. They got 4 dead, just Kane. And we're able to just walk in with super minions here. We'll follow Victor. Get 1 more assist with the game. No need to go for that other inhibitor because we got the minions. We can just come right in and take down these towers. And that is the comeback. Take a look here at post-game stuff. So here we are. We got 41,000 damage, 43,000 blocked. So second on both of those. 6 CS a minute. Second in the team on total CS. And then taking a look at the runes. 1,200 healing from Conqueror. Almost 3,000 from Triumph. And 1,200 from Coup. It was a really good game. Thanks for watching.